from everyone here at 2K. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Holmgren. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Charity stripe shot. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Inside. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Wallace outside. Dort outside. There's the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gobert with a block.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
McDaniels, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. From deep, Holmgren. The offensive rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Yeah, and I'm not sure contact is really the way to slow Hartenstein down inside. He actually invites it.
Randall finds Gobert. Down low. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Puts up a 3. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Back to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Holmgren with the block.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Dort outside. Pass to SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses. Minnesota leading by 4. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's McCain. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Conley comes with a double team. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
That is crucial for McCain's development. You know he can light it up, and right there you see a beautiful find.
From deep, Conley hits a 3-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thunder trail by 7. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Dosunmu, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Outside McCain, launches a three. Reed with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to McDaniels. Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 11 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Williams passes to Joe. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
We've got Jared McCain. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Pass to McCain. To the paint. Here's Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
Well, that's really nice vision that time by McCain. Very patient. Saw the floor and made the pass.
Randall. Pass to Reed. Back to Randall. To the inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for McCain. Phillips is checked in for the Timberwolves. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Thunder trail by 10. It's stolen by Highland. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Topic. Williams, a screen on Highland. Topic for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Well, they played hard, but you could tell from their body language they did not have the confidence they needed.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Topic. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Phillips, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Highland. Here's Joe. Drains the triple. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. get it inside, and go to work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
I am so impressed with the touch of Hartenstein. Basically, he's automatic around the rim.
Out to the right wing. SGA against Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. This one for three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third assist of the night. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
He's getting his first. Free throw attempt of the game here. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Dosunmu.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. SGA surveying the D. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy...
Oh, man!
Look out below!
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Hartenstein with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's SGA. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's Wallace. Off target with the three. Minnesota leading by 9. To the middle. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Edwards, a pass to Reid. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Dort. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Donte DiVincenzo. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Edwards. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the big...
Well, right now for Minnesota, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that match?
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Thunder.
One take.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. Holmgren outside. Launches it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's see the stat sheet here for Chet Holmgren.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And it's good for 2. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Back to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by SGA. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Hartenstein. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Right side Edwards. Outside for Randall. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active from deep. SGA. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Dort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Thunder trail by 8. SGA passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the triple. SGA's got 12 points in the game. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Outside, SGA. Over Edwards. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots. Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Here's SGA. He's got 12. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe misses. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Hyland finds Anderson. Outside Conley. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wiggins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And now let's have a look at which rookies were the most reliable performers at the charity stripe last month. You look at McCain, so consistent from the line, putting him in the 3 spot.
This is a rookie who is not easily rattled. Very strong at the line over the last month.
Reed can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Some room here for Williams, and another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Williams. Up and over Conley, and Williams with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. Williams has gotten his second bucket. Conley against Williams. Here's Reed. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up? When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like the guard.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Holmgren finds McCain. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Back to Holmgren. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it.
Oh, and Reed with a block. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. For 3, Randle. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to McCain. Stolen by Conley. Here's Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McCain. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Mike Conley. Holmgren puts the move on. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Williams from long range. Drops in the 3.
You have to stay connected with him out there, or he will roast you.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Left side, Edwards. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Highland.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Good on the shot. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And the basket by Joe.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Randall against Williams. Now Edwards. Shoots a 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And it's Wallace in for Joe. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's DiVincenzo in for Highland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Wallace with it, now guarded by McDaniels.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Now Gobert. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
That one misses for Gobert. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Yes! Using that window.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Outside Edwards. He launches. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
SGA. Outside Dort from downtown. The putback. The putback. How about the activity? Edwards with it. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Assisted by Dante DiVincenzo.
So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.